Hey, my name is Jim. I'm the one you've all been waiting for. I'm the Messiah. Yeah, I know what you're probably thinking, but it's not like that. This is unprecedented. If you let me, I can explain it. Actually, I'm only the lower caste Messiah, a senior intelligence officer with the United States Army. The Messiah himself, I'm afraid, has already left the building. He's left me sitting here like a bump on a log, trying to explain all this to you. Chances are you've heard of him. Major Edwin Hubble, the astronomer, the guy the space telescope is named after. He was, for all intents and purposes, the Messiah. You don't realize it yet, but he, more than any other human being ever, is responsible for our collective destiny. The chain of events by which Major Hubble came to find himself in this role has been highly classified by both the United States Army and the Russian Army, who've been working together on this thing in secret since the Eisenhower administration. President Obama and President Medvedev have agreed, with reservations, that the time has come to let the public know what is going on. Lucky me, I drew the short straw. The situation is kind of similar to the controversy that was created 400 years ago when Galileo shook up the Catholic Church by declaring that the earth went around the sun. In the second surah of the Holy Quran, line 258, Abraham is arguing with Pharaoh, and he says, "But it is Allah that causes the sun to rise in the east. Can you then cause it to rise in the west?" This is like what Galileo did. He made the sun rise in the west. And this is what Hubble has done too, only bigger. For the past 400 years, Galileo's discoveries have cast doubt on the Old Testament and seemed to make fun of the Vatican. It was like science had won a war against religion. But the fact is that the Church's position that the earth is the center of the universe can be rehabilitated today in the light of modern discoveries that strongly suggest that yes, life does exist elsewhere in the universe, but that after years of diligent scientific investigation, as far as it stands today, no trace of intelligent life has been found. It's becoming more and more apparent that we are the first kids on the block. Effectively, we're the masters of the universe, whose domain extends far beyond this planet, just as far as we can see. In other words, Pope Urban VIII may have been right. The earth is the intellectual center of the universe. Many scientists have eagerly supported the possibility of extraterrestrial intelligence, with only instinctive preconceptions to inspire their claims. They've been reluctant to accept the negative results of their own searches. They've been waiting for aliens the same way the Church has been waiting for Jesus Christ. I'm not saying that the failure to discover intelligent life in the universe proves that God exists. What I am saying is that from the point of view of the highest level of military intelligence, in consideration of Hubble's observations, this religious stuff all makes sense. Galileo's improved telescopes opened the door to a whole new way of seeing the universe. But we were blinded by the light. We were cast adrift from our traditional beliefs, just like Noah in the ark, lost in the flood of new information. Hubble's discoveries are like the olive branch that dove finally brought back to Noah. It's going to take a while to convey this information. Battle lines have been drawn all over the place, and tempers are white hot. There are historical dissimulations that have been built up over the centuries. They'll have to be aired out before this whole truth can be appreciated. I'm going to have to shake the tree pretty hard. The truth about the Cuban Missile Crisis, the fall of the Soviet Union, and this whole Middle East business. I've got my work cut out for me. I'll be back.